What's up, guys? So finally we're at the end streak, and pretty soon, hopefully, we will be at 4,000 points. And I think now it's kind of time to start the end sprint, since I have been not as active as I have been at my peak lately. And it's time to do a lot of live arena this week and try to get this finished. And if not this week, then next week, but surely if I play actively I can do it like in fairly few sessions. But let's see how it goes. Also, we're gonna have a Yumeko 10x event tomorrow, and I will definitely be pulling my shards on it, since I should have pity pool ready and get at least something during it. Hopefully it would be Yumeko, which I would really want to get for classic arena offense, and I think I could, if it was specifically rather Yumeko than Warlord, I think Resistance Yumeko could be very fun in live arena as well. But I think honestly at this point I was pushing on the last classic arena reset, and I was kind of thinking that I might actually need my defense team to get stronger more than I need my offense team. I mean, I had slow fights, they weren't fast or anything, and I'm still kind of running the same stuff that I did like a year ago, since we originally got Taras and Marichka. Slightly different, but almost the same stuff. But my offense was actually kind of solid in the end, but my defense didn't win a single fight and got totally destroyed. And I'm sure it's not like my defense is easy, but it's still faster and easier than Taras and Marichka teams, and I'm almost only getting attacked by Taras and Marichka teams as well in my defense, so... But maybe I will get lucky and get Yumeko this time, and I think after I get the Yumeko, if I do get it, then I will definitely focus more on my defense, and it's time to bring it up. And I think those type of champions that would make my classic arena defense better would also be very good in live arena. So I think if I just get that one thing, I don't think I will ever go for something like Georgid or those kind of classic arena offense type of champions. I mean, I can control what I get, but I will definitely never pull for them in 10x events. Okay, it's a speed team with Taras. It's not usually people go for kind of more tanky team with him. It's a bit unusual. Also lately, when I've been playing live arena, I'm not even sure if I prefer Duchess over Python. I feel like in many fights actually Python is better pick for me than Duchess, since it does have those direct heals with the A1. Let's actually go with Python in this fight. I could go with double reviver as well, but in case I actually plan to not ban the Warlord, Python A1 will definitely be a lot better than Duchess. But I kind of like this fight. It's a pretty hard one, but well, depending what he picks, I guess he could still pick like Marichka and Harima, but this kind of looks not the worst team, but like not a bad team either, so a good way to start. And okay, almost it's still a lot worse if he doesn't have Harima though. But okay, it's a pretty good team, but it's with Arbiter, which is kind of unusual. If that was a Siphi instead of Arbiter, then I think that's more popular, but I guess it makes sense since he went with Georgid. Should I go with double reviver? I think I'll go with double reviver and ban the Warlord rather than going with Kaimar and banning who would I even ban? Either Marichka or Georgid. Okay, it's actually pretty hard fight. I was kind of hoping it would be kind of mediocre team, but it's like it's as hard as it gets. Usually people do prefer Siphi rather than Arbiter in these type of teams though. I will definitely play a lot with Helicath as well today, but maybe I actually should have taken Helicath. I think Helicath would have actually been viable in this fight since I do have the UDK in my team and he would have had to make a decision. But I feel like in general people have kind of adapted to Helicath, like they know that I'm gonna use Helicath and it's a bit harder for me to use him. Okay, nice. Rotos surviving, that was a big deal. Hopefully he doesn't get feared and I'm at a good spot. Okay. If he didn't get feared, I would have won, but now it's still a bit iffy. I would have just killed the Arbiter with A3 and then A2 the Taras and just make sure I got the immunity buff up and I'm able to like kill the Marichka with A3 and safely finish the fight, but now it's a bit more tricky. I think his best bet in this fight would have been to ban Rotos, honestly. If he banned Rotos, it would be very hard to defeat a team like this. Okay, I think I'm good. I don't think I can lose at this point. I'm just gonna kill the Taras first and make it as safe as possible that when I kill the Marichka I have all of the buffs and everything up. And with the Python heals, it's so good combination with Rotos, like to have a lot of heals. I mean, Siphi is of course the best one, but when we're facing Taras and we can kind of we can get extra turns by exchanging our HP and hitting Marichka and proccing the Taras A2. It's very nice to have the Python giving us tons of heals on the A1, and of course my Python has very high HP, so even though Rotos is also like 65k HP, but he easily gets enough HP that he meets the threshold that he can take a hit. That's why I think often it's almost better for me to pick Python than Duchess. It depends on the fight, but in these type of fights I actually prefer Python. If they ban Rotos, then I think Duchess is better, but I think with Rotos I actually prefer Python. But probably if I had Siphi, then I mean definitely if I had Siphi I would prefer that. When I go, should I just go for, I think I can just go straight for Marichka, yeah. I can get now 2 extra turns, like I have the immunity buff, so I'm not gonna get stunned, and of course if you had Siphi then you wouldn't get stunned even without it, but I got extra turn from the A3 and the Taras A2, so now we can very safely end this team. But I was saying that like I'm pulling for Yumeko, but I definitely wouldn't mind getting Siphi. And last time there was Siphi 10x, which was very recently. I was very I almost pulled for her, but I ended up skipping it. But I think I'm not even sure if Yumeko or Siphi would be better for me. I think I could use both of them in classic arena offense, and then Siphi would also be good in defense and live arena and everything else for me. But I guess those are the top 3 that I want, is Yumeko, Siphi and Marichka. Of course I would definitely want Taras as well, but if I don't have either one of them, then I rather want Marichka first and Taras. I do see a decent amount of people, it's not a new thing, they have been doing it from early on, but I do see a decent amount of people running both, like they run the both of the duos, like Siphi, Rotos and Taras and Marichka as a defense team. I don't think that's quite as meta as having something like UDK as the last one instead of Taras, but I mean instead of Rotos, but something like that would be fun to run as well. I mean, I need to get 3 pulls for that, but if I were to get it, then I would definitely run it. But I think Rotos is still good. That's why I'm kind of more into getting Maritzka than Taras. I think most players in this game probably think Taras is better than Maritzka, but I think they're kind of equal, and I think Maritzka is a bit underrated. I think people often forget how OP Maritzka is. And usually because they have like Taras themselves, and like Maritzka passive isn't a big issue for them. Okay, is it gonna be a speed team? Like, probably it's gonna be like Sifi and then something a snooker. What should I do here? I don't want to go with, I have to ban the Yumeko here. Like, he does have both Kaimar and Yumeko. It's not a good... It's so hard decision. Yeah, I have to ban the Yumeko in this one. Maybe I'll go for a lot of polymorph and try to get him that way. Yeah, let's go for... Should I go for Necret or Python? Let's go for Python since I'm gonna be locked out. And then Wukong as last one. I'm assuming that he's not gonna pick Wukong, but I guess it would technically be possible that he's running Nuke Wukong. But people don't do it very often in like Gold 2 live arena. And he already has Yumeko and Kaimar, so he's not gonna pick a support Wukong. But this looks like a very hard fight. I'm not sure if I can win this. Yeah, okay. Ronda is very bad for me in a speed team like this too. If he gets both Yumeko and Kaimar, then Ronda will just spam those A2s, and even if he doesn't kill me, which he will if he has good gear, but he's gonna lock me out, and it's hard to do anything about that. And he's gonna, you know, lock out Wukong passive, and he can one-shot Rotos with the A2, so it's a very good pick against me. But yeah, I want to ban the Harima, but when he has the Kaimar and Yumeko combo with Ronda, there's just no way I can let him have these two together. Almost tempted to ban the Arbiter. Actually, should I try it? Let's try banning the Arbiter. I think this is so hard. Right, let's take a risk and see how it goes. Yeah, probably I'm gonna lose. Maybe if I get some polymorphs on his snookers, then I could win. Oh nice, okay, that's exactly what I needed to win this fight. I guess it makes sense. I mean, I do have double reviver, but I think he probably should have A2'd the Wukong actually to block his passive, since I'm locked out anyway on my revivers, and he does have the cooldown reset. Or I guess 2 cooldown resets, but... It's not over yet, but I think since Ronda got polymorph, maybe I can actually win it. Nice. Also, I mentioned this before, but regarding Primal shards, no, not that I have many of them, since I'm not like, you know, I'm not gonna buy them, and I'm not really gonna go out of my way to do events outside of fusions to get those Primal shards. But for now, I would advise everybody that don't pull them, just wait for new good champions. I'm sure there eventually will be top tier champions on Primal shards, but if you care about the end game, none of the current Primal shard champions are top tier in live arena or necessary for any PvE content. So I feel like lots of people are kind of getting baited to pull for a new thing and pulling the primals for no reason. I mean, if you're gonna, like, if you buy shards, that's one thing, and like you could buy them, but I wouldn't pull them right now. I would pull them later when there's more reason to do it. But I mean, if you're gonna buy them, you could still like stock up on them. Come on, please give us a taunt. We need it this time. Okay, great. My UDK has like 250 accuracy. I did up it a bit from past, so it's kind of funny that I'm struggling so hard when his team isn't really very tanky on paper, but I am getting locked out, and I mean, it is what it is. But I think since we got rid of the Ronda, I think I might be good at this point. He's not able to lock out the Wukong passive anymore, and my team is very tanky, so because we have the Python, so even when we are locked out, we're still healing us up a bit. And since the Harima isn't getting any like heals or anything, I can just take it down with Wukong A2s. And the Harima might also get polymorphed at some point. That's definitely an option. Maybe even my supports can just kill the Harima, since there's absolutely no heals in his team. Wait, what? I'm confused. Why did I get polymorphed? I don't think when you polymorph enemy, I don't think it's possible that then you get polymorph from your own polymorph. I don't know if some animation got skipped there, but I don't know why my UDK got polymorphed. It was when the Kaimar did the A2, but I don't think that should be able to proc it. Anyway, that's a bit weird fight, but we did win it, and hopefully we will get a massive win streak today, and soon we will get to have some fun with Quintus. I mean, I'm still like almost, well, let's say 170 points away, and we may get really hard enemy teams, so who knows, I might just drop a lot of points at some point, but we will see. Was there anything else? I think there was something else that I wanted to talk about. Some in-game thing. I forgot what it was about. Maybe I'll remember it later. I wanted to talk about the Yumeko event, but then there was something else for other people. Anyway, I took it a bit like I was focusing on some real life stuff in the last 2 weeks, and I didn't make much videos, even though I always say that I should do more videos, but here we are, and I'll do more videos this week. Maybe I will do a video every day this week, just to prove to myself that I can actually make videos when I want to. Also, I need to chill for it, but I do have the Discord, so if you're interested about that, it is in the description. But since I did make it, I mean, originally for a long time I wasn't really planning to make it, and I was kind of iffy about it, but since we do have it and it's surprisingly active, so I should advertise it a bit. I wonder if we're gonna get any other good fusions in the rest of the year, because I mean, who knows? I've been saying it for a very long time, but I feel like it's about time that they shake up the meta, and I'm sure, I mean, for like, there's no doubt that they are well aware how strong Taras and Marichka is, and that players are frustrated about it. And it's good for, I mean, I guess that there's some like political implications and so on, with like why they might want to keep them OP, but business wise as well, I mean, eventually they will want to nerf them or make something that counters them, or something that's more OP that people want to buy. So I'm kind of looking for that. I want to get some change and fresh blood and some like options to theorycraft and come up with new things again. For a while now the meta has been kind of stale, and there isn't really anything new to come up with. Yeah, I mean, Helicath can be kind of iffy against Georgid, but mine does have reaction as well, so it's not the worst. It kind of depends how it plays out. Like, first of all, he might want to ban it, but even if he doesn't ban it, I think he's gonna ban Python since he went with Tormin. I think we're gonna, this might seem like a weird move, but since he picked Tormin, I'm like 99% sure that he's gonna ban Python. If he doesn't, that's dumb, and then he's gonna do it. So let's actually ban the Tormin. And okay, I wasn't expecting that. He definitely should have banned Python, since then I will get like frozen from the Helicath easily, and I would basically have no chance to win. But okay, let's see how this goes. I mean, I'm kind of okay with this matchup, to be honest. I don't think this is too bad. Wukong does struggle killing Marichka teams, like if you have Marichka and Siphi. For Rotos it's not a problem, but for Wukong it is, and it can be like sometimes pretty much impossible to finish those teams. But this type of team with Siphi and Duchess, and even Necret, I mean, Wukong kind of counters Necret, but this type of team is totally doable with Wukong. It's even like kind of good for Wukong, because I mean, George can basically kill anything, and you can't really survive it with being tanky, but Wukong can like get back up with his passive. And because George is so low HP and has low base defense, if Wukong gets to do A2 on George, I can explode the revivers hard as well, even without the attack buff. And also probably it doesn't have resistance, so there's a good chance that we might steal the attack buff and others from him. Oh nice, we even got the stone skin. And there's okay, this is good. We got the stone skin and we got block buffs on the Duchess, so she didn't get defense buff, and now we can destroy him. It would be kind of better to A2 the Necret so that it would remove the ally protection from his team and then do the AoE damage, but this is still a pretty good opportunity to nuke him, but we're not gonna one-shot his team by hitting the Duchess at this moment. Wait, who does he have with Polymorph? Nobody is with... Okay, Necret is. Yeah, I would say that sometimes, or like surprisingly often, I see teams without any Polymorph at all in live arena. And in like speed teams where you use like Siphi and Arbiter, in those it's kind of okay, but any kind of tanky team you should have at least one polymorph champion to deter all of those debuffs. But he does have one, so. I guess he probably... It's kind of weird combination that Duchess is the one with temporal chains and not Fifi, but I guess he uses them together like every fight. But if he doesn't have enough accuracy, I think probably it should be the other way around, that Duchess has the life harvest and Siphi has the temporal chains. Since he might use the Siphi in a speed team without Arbiter, and I mean the Duchess is without Duchess, maybe with Arbiter, but without Duchess, and the Duchess is the more tanky one, so it makes more sense to focus on it on her. I mean, Siphi has insanely tanky base stats as well, but I mean, people always build her at least, if not full speed, but still with moderately high speed, even if it's a tanky build. But often Duchess builds are like super tanky or mega tanky, like my Duchess is. Often the Siphis that I fight are gonna be like more than double the speed of my Duchess, since my Duchess is only around I think it's 195 speed, and definitely some strong accounts are gonna have like 430 plus speed Siphis. We could have waited with the block damage, but I like to play it more safe this way, and he can kill Wukong, it's okay. But I want to protect the Python and make sure that it gets back to full health. Okay, it's kind of unfortunate that we got the decrease attack debuff on the Wukong. Let's go with the A3 actually and not the A2. Maybe we can steal... Okay. Maybe we could have stolen attack buff from his team. But I didn't really want to use the A2 when I had the attack down on us. I don't think I would have killed the Duchess. Probably I would have killed the Nakarada and charged it, but not the Duchess. Hopefully he doesn't get the whale up before I get to do the next turn my Wukong, and then I can explode his team. By the way, I definitely want to expand the topics that I cover in videos after I get Quintus, and I will definitely go back to doing guides as well. But if you guys have any like topics or content that you'd like me to cover or do, then tell me about it as well. I mean, I have tons of ideas and I've been kind of lazy and not executing them, and some of them are months old, but I'm also like trying to come up with like new ideas. I will definitely keep grinding even after 4,000 points, but I want to expand my repertoire a bit rather than just being about live arena. Ah, damn it. It's funny because originally when we heard about the live arena, I think they alluded to it long before they actually announced it, and many of us were kind of skeptical that live arena is not gonna be very fun, but I think it turned out to be more fun than like at least I was expecting. I guess it's probably, I mean, everything bad in this game regarding PvP always comes like back down to the Taras and Maritzka issue. But I think if Taras and Maritzka didn't happen, then Classic Arena would definitely be more fun than it is right now. But it's like, you know, there's like not a lot of options to do in there, but there's definitely more options in live arena since you don't really care about how fast the fights are, and it's kind of making live arena right now more interesting to me than classic arena, because there's not really a lot of tactics or theory crafting that you can do in classic arena. It's the same things like it was a year ago, and you either have Ukraine do or you don't, basically. But here, I mean, I'm definitely not the best player in live arena, but I'm still able to beat very strong teams, which I wouldn't really have thought that I would be able to beat, because we can do kind of strategies that only make sense for live arena and not classic arena, like the Helicath teams. Okay, this is looking kind of bad. I was hoping that I would be able to make a comeback, but I'm not sure if it's gonna happen. At the start I was saying that I don't think the Sifi and Duchess are gonna be as big issue as Maritska and One Reviver. Ah, we got attack debuff again. But I'm actually not having a good time against them right now. To be honest, I almost prefer dying there so that I get rid of the attack debuff. Wait, do we even have the A2 ready? Maybe not if I don't have the A2. Yeah, this is turning out to be a very long fight, but I think we'll probably lose in a few turns. We kind of lost the momentum and it's kind of hard to come back at this point. Yeah, he's gonna revive it with full turn meter and destroy me after. Damn, even if I were to kill everybody here now, except I can't kill the George, I don't think I'm gonna have the damage, but if I were to kill everybody else, I think I'm still gonna lose. Yeah, I think I'm still gonna lose. I mean, maybe if he doesn't have, does he have AoE? If he doesn't, then maybe I can actually make a comeback. Okay, he got extra turn, okay, I lost. That was very close. I mean, if I got one more turn, I would have won, but it happens. That was kind of a funny fight. But it is what it is. Also, I mean, I can't really affect how fast it happens, but I do have 1-star blessing on Wukong. And I think when we get, never mind the 4-star blessing, but if we can just get the 2-star blessing and get 500 attack on his build, it's actually gonna make a very big difference. Wait, that's a bit low attack. Do I have everything on him? Wait, why does he have accuracy banner? I think I was probably doing something with him. Yeah, I was looking like, only 7000 attack, what's going on? That makes sense how I was able to steal some buffs in the last fight. I don't know why he is not having the banner. I don't think anybody has been on my account. I can't recall why I would have done it, but I probably have lost, I don't know how long I have had this up, but I probably have lost some fights because of this. See, we're getting 600 more attack now. That's kind of funny. Wait, do I want to still use that, or I have better ones, right? Okay, they're basically the same. I mean, they're both kind of pseudo triples, but oh, there's a triple as well. But let's just go with the reaction one. Yeah, I don't know how this happened. What's up with the banner? I need to look up all of my other builds as well, but I don't think I have. I don't think nobody has been trolling on my account. I must have done it for some reason. What was I gonna say? Something about the banner. Oh yeah, I would say that on Wukong, even though he does get revived at full turn meter, I definitely don't recommend building him slow, because as you can see in my fights, often enemies still take multiple turns between his like even when he's at full turn meter, and he hits very hard with the A2. I mean, if you're able to do it in the right scenario, that the enemy doesn't have Harima or out of buffs on them, you're probably gonna have enough damage generally anyway. So I think you want to get a good speed on him. Ideally I would have him at the same speed as my Rotos, but I can't really do it right now. But I wouldn't intentionally do a slow build on him, but I do have this chest without speed roll. I think everything else probably has speed, yeah. But the chest is missing it. And I don't... Oh yeah, I also don't have the faction guardians on him, I think. Yeah, I'm a 4 out of 10, so if I were to get this, I could also get 10 speed, which would be nice. But I'm kind of hoping to make him a bit faster in future. So, saying that, I'm almost 100% sure that the last fight, if I didn't have the wrong banner on, I definitely would have won it, but it is what it is. I have no idea why I had accuracy banner on Wukong, but when I saw that his attack was only 7000, I instantly knew that something was wrong. I was just talking about the fact that the 500 extra attack would make a huge difference, and now I was missing like 600 attack, which is an insane difference. No wonder, I think I've had it for several days like this, because I've been like, I was thinking on weekend that did they possibly nerf the Wukong A2 interaction, that he doesn't get the books and other damage increasing effects applied twice with the A2? Like, did they hotfix that or something? But I guess I was just missing the banner. That's the reason. On paper, both Rotos and Wukong are good against Helicath, but as you saw, even with the accuracy banner, I didn't really have enough accuracy in the last fight, and now I definitely don't have enough accuracy, so I hope he doesn't ban Rotos, but that's what people generally do against me, that they do tend to ban my Rotos. Should I go with Ukko as the second one? I mean, I could go Kaimar as well, but let's actually go with Kaimar. He doesn't have 6-star polymorph, so my Kaimar is definitely gonna resist his team. So it's relatively safe. I mean, basically he's not gonna get polymorphed. Okay, I can basically ban anybody. I don't necessarily have to ban the Helicath. I could ban Sifio or Taras too. Let's still ban the Helicath. In case he bans the Rotos. But yeah, okay, he did ban it, yeah. Okay, then it's better to have it this way. Taras is gonna reduce the attack on Wukong, so it's still gonna hurt, but I guess I do have the attack banner up now, so it's gonna be more damage anyway. Okay, nice. Hopefully I have enough accuracy. I mean, I think he has like I need to double check, but I think he has maybe 250 or 300, so it's not that much. Okay, we got the Tarast. That's all we really wanted. It's good enough. I mean, ideally we would have gotten everybody, but just getting Taras is fine as well. Should I wait for one turn? Yeah, probably not, because he's gonna get to whale up. Let's just go for the A2, but it might not even kill anybody in his team. Okay, we definitely didn't proc Helm Smasher there, but still it wouldn't have done too much damage to his team. But we're gonna have to wait a few turns with the whale anyway, so we didn't really waste the cooldown. Oh yeah, we do have the cooldown reset as well, but let's not use it right now. Do I want to do the A3? I don't think I want to do it because I'll get my attack reduced and I'm probably not gonna steal anything. I mean, we could have done some damage to the Siphi, but it's okay. Damn, Python almost didn't survive it. He has so many buffs in his team that the Taras AoE gets insane scaling. I mean, I had a lot of buffs too, and my Python is insanely tanky, and he still almost died to it. Okay, this is looking pretty bad. That's probably it for this fight. Okay, damn it. If my Python went before his Taras, maybe he would have survived several turns, but now it's too late. Okay, we didn't even get to use the Kaimara cooldown reset, but I don't think there was any reason to use it before this anyway, so... But I guess it's a loss. If I had Rotos in this same fight, I think we definitely would have won it, but it's still not as good with Wukong than it is with Rotos. In some fights, if the enemy team isn't tanky and the issue is just survivability, then Wukong can be better, but generally against like Taras teams, Rotos is very good. I wish we got a crit there, that's kind of unfortunate. Yeah, okay, he ended. Well, that sucks, but it is what it is. My chair is dying. I'm gonna buy a better chair soon. I need to make more videos to do it. Not really, but I should do more videos anyway. The next chair that, I mean, I already know which chair I'm gonna buy. It's gonna be a specific one from IKEA, but I'm not gonna buy a gamer chair next time. It's gonna be an ergonomic office chair. I think I've had maybe 3 gaming chairs over the years, like in the last 10 years, but I think for now I'm gonna take a break from them. Yeah, now it's good time to check 1 hour in that do we have the recording up, but looks like we have it today, so that's great. Yeah, it's about time that I upgrade my hair, because I have a very... Otherwise I have pretty good setup right now, and I have pretty nice table, and I don't think my chair really fits the table. The table is like a billion times more fancy than my cheap gaming chair. Okay, I often struggle against these teams. I don't think it's a certain victory at all, but either we go with Kaimar or we go with double bolster. Which one do I want to do? Probably double bolster is good. It's too bad that they are the 2 last champions in my team order, but I will have a lot of polymorph in my team. And we're definitely gonna ban the Yumeko in this fight. I hope he doesn't pick Harima, but probably he's gonna pick like Georgit or Ronda or something like that. Come on, please no Harima. Or Baron, like Georgit, Ronda, Baron and bombs are typical in a speed team like this. Okay, double bombs. Then I can't really ban his Yumeko actually. I think I will die if I'm not able to tank the damage then. Wait, can my Rotos just finish this off? Or whoever gets the immunity? UDK is terrible first pick against team like this. Okay, let's just ban Yumeko, but probably I should have banned one of the nukers. UDK just is completely useless in this fight. Actually, yeah, it doesn't. Okay, it's lost. Since I don't even have the immunity from Necret on one of my nukers, I think it's over. If I had something else instead of UDK, I would be okay, but there's no way I can tank like that many bombs without with just one bolster. Okay, we got the polymorph, but is that enough? Well, UDK is very slow. Maybe, yeah, okay. Maybe Wukong gets revived before UDK dies, so... Okay, actually, there's only 2 bombs on Duchess. She's gonna survive that, yeah. Okay, never mind. So we did get... we won because of polymorph, basically. I don't think we... Maybe if Wukong like one-shotted his team before UDK died, maybe we could have still won it, but that polymorph definitely was good to get. I mean, these kind of bomb speed teams can be super easy in the right setup, but UDK is of course a terrible pick against them. I mean, assuming it's a Stone Skin UDK. Which I'm still gonna first pick every fight, just because other types of teams I don't want to let them have UDK, because most teams would always pick UDK against my Rotos and Wukong if I give them the option to do it. And I really struggle against those CFs as well, and it's very good way to deal with the A1. And yeah, that's why I'm first picking UDK, which might seem kind of weird choice, but the issue was that it was working really well with the Helicath strategy, but then I made a couple videos about it, and now everybody knows again exactly what I'm gonna do, and it's not really viable anymore, or not as often as it used to be. I had a couple days where I was just destroying everybody with the Helicath setup, but with the speed Helicath setup, but now it's kind of hard again. He's getting picked. I guess it's kind of fun in the sense that people are picking Helicath a lot against me as well. Like, he became popular again. Okay, that looks like a very tough team. Either I need to go with Kaimar and ban the Harimo, or then I need to go with Helicath and ban the Lockout. But if I go with Helicath and I ban Lockout and he bans Rotos, with Helicath and Wukong there's no way I'm gonna defeat this team, so let's just gamble with the Kaimar. Okay. I almost banned the Warlord, that wasn't what I was supposed to do. I'm still probably gonna lose because Georgie should be able to destroy me, but we will see. Maybe even if his Warlord goes first, but if my Kaimar goes before his Georgid, I might actually open with the A2 and not A3, but we will see. Oh, it's a Stone Skin. Sure. Maybe I have a chance if it's Stone Skin. I mean, it could be 4P Stone Skin and 4P Savage, to be fair. That's possible now. But assuming that it's not in Savage, then my Python might be tanky enough to be able to deal with him. Yeah, then the Nakarada is a terrible combination though, because yeah, it's gonna destroy Rotos with the A1. Wukong would be better in this fight, it looks kind of bleak. This is one of those less common fights that definitely Wukong would have been better than Rotos. Yeah, I don't know if my Rotos is gonna get any turns. Maybe? Can I? Okay, never mind. I don't know if I can one-shot the Duchess. I don't think I can, so I'm just gonna play it safe, but I might regret this. But nah, it's a tanky Duchess with big shield. There's no way I would have one-shot it. Yeah, no way. Come on, please let my Kaimar go before Georgid. Okay, great. Come on, let's get asleep. Okay. Double great. Now we're kind of back into the game, I think. Oh, did we break it? I don't think the... What even was the mastery called? I don't think that should break the sleep. Bulwark. I don't think Bulwark breaks the sleep. I don't know if I recall wrong or what happened there. I guess it must do it then. I hope the Warlord doesn't do Lockout on the next turn, but I don't think he has it yet. And I'm probably good at this point. My Rotos is getting kind of tanky too, so if he gets unlucky with the charge and doesn't proc the passive, I might even be able to survive some A1s at this point on Rotos. Okay, that should be over. Yeah, nice. These type of teams can definitely be very hard, even though it's kind of outdated team at this point, but I do struggle with these teams. Wukong is a pretty good matchup against Georgie though. I mean, if you just have like between Taras, Harima and Wukong, if you have 2 out of those 3, then you can deal with Georgie teams pretty well. I mean, of course Harima is the best one, but there's basically 3 champions that could do pretty well against Georgie. Maybe even Leorios, but if it's tanky team, then probably not. I'm kind of tempted to go with Duchess in this fight to have polymorph, but should I just go with Python to get the heals? Or maybe I could go with both of them. Let's open with the Python, and maybe since he didn't pick Duchess, he probably doesn't have a Duchess now that I think about it, so I can decide if I want to go with Duchess or something else as my last pick. Kind of surprising that he doesn't have Duchess, but not everybody can get it. It still comes down. Oh, okay, he has it. Never mind. Okay, Nakarada would have been very good against Initvet. The Initvet is gonna be like big trouble for us now. I'm gonna pick Helicath, but there's no way he's not gonna ban the Helicath, so this might be. Nah, never mind. It should be okay. I mean, we will see, but he doesn't have a turn meter boost. What? Okay, that just doesn't make any sense. Why would he let me have Helicath? Okay, no way I can lose this fight at this point. Surely not. I mean, if he just gets one A2 on Wukong, then he wins the fight, or A3, whichever. But I think I might be able to kill him before he can do it. I should be good. Yeah, he doesn't have turn meter boost. I'm gonna get block damage from the start of the game, and his Duchess also doesn't look very tanky. Maybe I can even. Well, I have to hit the Duchess and not the Nakarada, so I can't one-shot his entire team, but I definitely can kill the Duchess on the first turn. Wait, he did double whale. Everybody's whaled. So I can hit Nakarada first. Okay, he should have actually ally attacked my Wukong there, just so that he gets 2 chances to get the attack debuff on me, but I think I should be good at this point. We're just gonna kill the Nakarada first, and hopefully Initve also dies to this if we one-shot the Nakarada. Okay, no, almost, but it's still okay. He lost the ally protection now, and it's downhill from there. Maybe I could have just let the Initve live there. I'm not sure if I should have saved the A2 for later and get the Initve at low HP. But probably it doesn't matter. He has double reviver anyway, and I still have another AoE on Wukong. Okay, as long as he doesn't kill us before we get the... Like, we need to survive like one more turn so that we get to do the A2. Like, we need one more turn to get it back, and then I think we will win at that point. Okay, nice. As long as we don't get the attack down, I think we're good. let's add some buffs on us just to try and make Wukong a bit more tanky. Actually, he's gonna get a turn now. Can he actually win here? We have defense buff and shield, but it may not be enough. Actually, we lost. Yeah, god damn it. If we just survived like one more turn, then we would have won. But I guess it's a loss now. Happens. It's kind of funny to lose to Inita because he's very you know, unpopular and not as good as some of the other void nukers. But if the meta was different, if something like Rotos was more viable, like again, basically if Taras and Marisk didn't happen, then Init will still kind of be viable and have more plays to use, even in classic arena. But right now it's worthless because in classic arena everybody's gonna use Taras, and in live arena people are gonna use it and Harima, so it's not able to deal with either of those. I was actually using Init a good amount in classic arena offense in the past, like late last year and early this year, but now I don't even have him geared at this point. That looks like a very hard team again. Could we get the one fight where I can go with my favorite Helicath strategy? If he doesn't pick Lockout in this team or Buff Stripper, or maybe even if he does, but if he doesn't pick a Lockout, then we could run it in this fight. Well, actually he has the last pick, so do I even want to gamble on it? Okay, he went with... Never mind, he went with double Buff Stripper and the Harima, but I guess he can't pick Lockout, but he's definitely gonna Buff Strip us. Should we go with double Reviver? Since buffs are not really gonna be very good against him, this is probably our best bet. Yeah, we're not gonna be tanky, but maybe we can still pull off a revive or you. And we do get the polymorph from Duchess, so he has a lot of potential to get polymorphed in this fight. Baron can be a bit scary, but we're still gonna ban the Harima, of course. Otherwise, Wukong and Rotos are not gonna do any damage. Rotos may be sometimes able to beat Harima teams just spamming A1 and A2, but usually they ban him anyway, and Wukong definitely won't be able to pull it off. Okay, not good start, but the Kaimar might be in resistance build anyway. Ukko probably isn't though. Oh, he didn't. Okay, he's saving the A2. Since we do have the bolster set, then he's not able to place the block buffs on us. I wish he would have taken like a turn before my Duchess, so that I would have been able to place the attack buff on Wukong before it gets a turn, but I guess that's not gonna happen now. Okay, that's not bad. Python is gonna be able to cleanse that stun anyway, so it's not really gonna do much on us. And he doesn't have Baron Nuke, so we should be able to... Wait, oh yeah, he had the rest of the... Okay, well now we have several turns of safety. I hope the Wukong gets a turn before, gets revived before the... Okay, great. Maybe we can just kill him in the first Wukong turn. Please don't place attack down. Okay, great. Weak hit. He does have the defense buff on Duchess though, I'm not sure if we will have enough damage, but maybe if we proc Helm Smasher then it might be enough. We're gonna hit the Baron though and not Duchess to try get bigger surplus damage. But I don't know if Siphi is gonna die. I meant Siphi, not Duchess. Okay, Siphi barely survived it. Oh, he surrendered already. Probably I would have won it, but if I was him, I would have still kept going for a few turns. Okay, 6-3 isn't a terrible record. Let's keep it that way and I will be pretty content with today's fights. And also I'm very excited about tomorrow and getting with the pool for Void Champion and hopefully getting Yumeko. Everybody might not even know it at this point or remember, but I think it's a very long time. It's probably like 2 years ago, probably more than 2 years ago, maybe 3 years ago. But there used to be a third-party tool, kind of like a RSL helper, that will tell you the PT count that you have on your champions. But Clarium said that for like safety concerns or whatever, they disabled it so that the client wasn't able to pull that info from the in-game client. And people were asking and assuming that they are gonna just add a PT counter to the game like after that, even though they didn't do it instantly. But after all of these years, they never put the PT counter in the game. Honestly, I wish people would kind of complain about it a bit more. I don't know, people made so big deal about them removing the sacred shard from monthly login rewards and instead adding a legendary champion onto it, which I thought was completely fair. But people made such a big deal about it. I don't know why people aren't talking about the PT counter anymore. There definitely should be one in the game. I mean, there is, but we can't see it, so it's making it a bit tricky. But my point is that I should be at PT pool. It might just be like couple pools. It might not even be an entire 10 pool, but I don't know the exact number. It's kind of hard to keep track of it because it takes like 6 months and I always forget to add some shards onto my counter and so on, so but I should get some Void Champion tomorrow, so stay tuned for that one. Hopefully, even if it's not Yumeko, it's going to be something else that I can use in live arena. But since we don't have the counter, I can't like 100% guarantee that I'm at the PT pool, but pretty sure I should be like that. I like not 200, but I will get to 220 tomorrow, I think. Yeah, we can't go with the Helicath strategy again since he's using Yumeko. I guess we must gamble with the Kaimar again. Teams with Lockout and Harima is just extra tricky for me, and I have to gamble with Resistance Kaimar and ban the Harima with letting him have the Lockout. That's why I can't use the Helicath. If I pick Helicath instead of Kaimar and I ban the Harima, and he bans my Rotos, then I have like 0% chance to win this fight. But even now it's the odds are against me. Okay, even though he did ban the Kaimar, and you might say that okay, now it's basically impossible for me to win since he's gonna lock us out. But it works with Rotos this way, because even though we're gonna get locked out, but Rotos has so low cooldowns that he can still win fights even if the enemy team has lockout. But even Wukong can't do it, and only other champion that I have that can do it is Mortu in like specific matchup. Actually, didn't the last guy use Kaimar and Ukko against us? Why didn't we use Mortu against him? Anyway, that's something that probably was a mistake, but let's look at it after this fight. Haven't been using Mortu at all today, so there's opportunities to use him so rarely that sometimes when there is one, I forget that he wasn't an option. I mean, Ronda is gonna do very well against Rotos and Wukong, so I don't know if we can actually win this matchup. Yeah, even if he doesn't kill with the A2, but getting locked out is still very bad for me. And he has the ally attack, and then he also has the Ronda passive, so he might get some damage from there as well. Okay, I don't think my Python is gonna live past this. Okay. Do I want to gamble with the A3? If I don't proc Helm Smasher, the Necret might not die, but let's go for it anyway. Okay, that probably was without the Helm Smasher proc. God damn it, so close. If I had just a little bit better gear, or he was empowered, then it wouldn't even be close. Wait. We don't have addict debuff. Can we actually kill his team? We're gonna do the first hit on the Necret, so we're gonna get rid of that ally attack before Duchess takes damage, but it's a very tanky Duchess, so I don't know if it's enough. Okay, not even close. Maybe it buys us some time to okay, never mind. It's over. I thought that he was still gonna pull off a revive, but never mind. Yeah, that was a pretty tough one, but we could meet a lot harder teams than this as well. Okay, so against the guy that was using Kaimar and Ukko, we definitely should have used Mortu. It was a mistake to not pick him, but we still won it. But Kaimar and Ukko, he has to use 2 AoE nukers, and even Baron has to do AoE nuke, so... And Baron is super squishy, so that would have been like pretty much guaranteed win with Mortu. It would have been a lot safer than what I was doing against him. Okay, come on, give us a couple easy fights so we can get past the 1850 point. I'm kind of afraid that I'm gonna get a lost streak and like not progress every day that I'm playing live arena this week, but hopefully I will play almost every day and get to 4K or very close. Even though I'm planning to play after it, I kind of just want to get past the line of 4K, and then I can like I can be content with that and not have as much pressure about it. That if I get close, am I gonna just keep losing and not be able to actually get it? And I know everybody's saying that Quintus sucks and so on, but there's no way I'm not gonna use Quintus anyway. It's still gonna be upgrade for me, even though probably not as big upgrade as Wukong was, or like almost certainly not. Come on, no Harima. Like, Taras is okay, but not with Harima. Ah, okay, of course it's Harima. If it was just Taras and Lockout, then that would be okay, but Harima and Lockout, or any combination of Harima, Lockout, UDK, and or Maritzka and Sifi, those are like no-goes for me that I probably can't win against. Damn it. Just was able to pick in time. I know people like sometimes comment that I'm taking too much time to decide and I'm making it slower, but it is what it is. Sometimes I try to not do it, but when I'm going off on tangents, it just happens. I can't help it. I'm not a professional content creator like some others, so my skill levels on like speaking and like hosting content is not up there yet. Okay, that's a pretty bad start. I don't know if we can make a comeback here. We don't have the Kaimar, so it might be fairly hard to revive Rotos. And yeah, he's gonna die now. We might be able to pull it off, we will see, but he has Yumeko and Sifi, so there is turn meter boost. Okay, one more turn. Surely we can do it, right? Please let me get a revive off, please. Yeah, we can re-hit on Ronda, but I guess it's our best. Oh, nice. Okay, perfect. That's gonna force a revive and buy us some time, so that's great. Now he can't do turn meter boost on Sifi. Oh fuck. She got the A2 back in time and locked the Python out, and by the time that this lockdown ends, then we're gonna get the other lockdown from the Yumeko, so we might have lost it right there. I hope my Wukong... Okay, nice. I don't know if I should go for 8-3 or 8-2. He's gonna lock us out anyway, but I don't think we're gonna kill... We might not even kill the Duchess with the 8-2. Okay, let's just use the 8-2 anyway. Maybe if I did 8-3, maybe I could have killed it. Oh, nice. So Ronda killed Wukong because of the counter attack. So now that he locks us out, or she locks us out, Wukong is still not gonna be locked out. So maybe there's actually a way to make a comeback still. Okay, that's... I wish I had a little bit extra damage and killed the Yumeko there. Just so that she isn't able to pick those turns and get the lockdown back fast. Damn it, are we ever gonna get the revive off? UDK is doing good damage. So close. Yeah, I never. Yeah, he has to go for the Wukong, so he can't really. No. God damn it. Okay, so we're basically perma locked out. Python is not going to get a revival unless like Wukong is able to basically finish the team. Does Yumek already have lockout? Or next turn? Okay, next turn. Maybe... he's gonna... Yeah, she's gonna move before Wukong. If she doesn't have lockout, then maybe we can make a comeback. It's very close, but I think I'm gonna lose. I think she's just quite fast enough to outspeed us that I'm getting double locked on the Python and not able to exert any pressure on him. If I can get a single turn on Rotos, then I'm gonna win this fight, but I don't think Rotos is gonna get a single turn. And if I win the fight, which I'm thinking I'm not gonna, but even if I do, then probably that's without Rotos at all. Oh, never mind. I guess we are back. Okay, we're basically... Okay, we won at this point. Nice. Damn, I thought it was a lost cause, but I guess he didn't get lockout again up at the right time. Yeah, the combination of double lockout was very annoying with the Ronda A2 and Yumeka lockout. Okay, come on. One more win. I'm pretty sure I have never been these high points before, so yeah. Okay, it's not a very high point enemy. Let's pray that it's an easy fight. Even though I know that people are still complaining that live arena isn't very diverse and people just use the same champions over and over again, but I will definitely say that it kind of feels refreshing compared to classic arena, even though it might look that I'm only using the same champions in every fight, but it does feel like I have more agency in these live arena fights. It's pretty fun to at least have some input and not use the same things every time. I have been using the same offense teams in classic arena like this entire year, and nothing has really changed there. Not my defense team, not my offense team, and not the teams that other people use in offense or defense either. Everything has been the same and, like, you know, not very like balanced, so this is a lot more fun to me at this point. But again we got the combination of Yumeko or Lockout and Harima, so it's not gonna be easy fight though. Before we got the Righteous set Forge Pass, I mean, I will show it after this fight, I didn't get insane pieces at all, it's only like double resistance rolls. But I wouldn't have been able to get enough resistance for Kaimar before. I was only able to do it after the Righteous set Forge Pass, so I'm pretty happy about that. Even though, I mean, I didn't get a single triple roll on resistance, or even like a pseudo triple that 2 rolls in resistance and 1 in speed. I didn't get anything like that, but it was still a big upgrade to me since I have never farmed Ice Golem and I don't have resistance sets or anything. And I never farmed Bomal in the Doom Tower. There used to be a huge debate about it, that originally when Bomal and Dark Fae was released at the same time, like Bomal was a lot more popular than Dark Fae, and many people were saying that it's not worth to start farming Dark Fae anymore at this point, since everybody has Savage and it's gonna take years to catch up with Lethal. But for me, it was definitely the right decision to go for Lethal right from the start and never farm any Bommel. Wait, I wasn't paying attention. Did we get locked out? Let's just open with the A2 anyway. I'm pretty sure we got locked out, but yeah, let's open with the A2. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, that... yeah, nice. We got double extra turn there, I think, right? Yeah, we got double extra, like, we got extra turn from the A1, and then we proc the counter on counter attack, and we also got extra turn from that. We could kill the counter from with the A3, but do we even want to do it? Nah, let's do it just to get more speed on Rotos from the masteries, like speed and damage. Okay, that was a great start. I think at this point it's basically game over. I have my cooldowns up. I can even do another reset and I gained all of the momentum. He hasn't really done much. Wait, do I? Yeah, let's reset. We don't have the A3, so let's reset. Wait. Can I hope she doesn't. Okay, yeah, she doesn't have lockout. Good. I think I'm just gonna probably one-shot both of his revivers now. If I can, it's gonna be close. Maybe I can, but I think probably I can. At least if I proc Helm Smasher. Okay. Ah, okay. See if he survived. Probably that, or definitely that was without Helm Smasher proc, even though she does have defense buff. But Rotos hit so hard that I'm pretty sure that was without it. Ignore defense just makes so huge difference in this game, and if you have played a lot Arena, then you probably know, but often if people are kind of getting into Arena, they don't even realize how big deal ignore defense is. As I mentioned many times before, but not all of the more newer viewers might know, but a good example that is also very important to know in this game, that highlights how strong ignore defense is, that even on HP and defense scaling nukers, Cruel 2P set that gives you 15 attack and 5 ignore defense, it's still better than crit damage or HP or defense sets on HP and defense scaling nukers. So, I mean, technically I probably shouldn't show my builds, but I have been doing it since the beginning, so who cares at this point. But I guess it used to be worse when I was competing in Classic Arena and I was always doxing my defense builds, but it doesn't really matter as much anymore. But this is what we got on Kaimor, and well, this is almost a pseudo triple, but it's not really with attack roll. But basically we got double rolls on 2 pieces on Righteous set, which doesn't really seem like a big deal, but that it actually was, because I was able to get all of my West pieces on the other, like on the Stone Skin set. These are all like triples or pseudo triples, and I got like I think I got like 30 or 40 more resistance, and if I had 800 resistance, I think most of the time it wouldn't be enough against the lockout teams, but 840 is surprisingly often enough to resist the lockouts, even though it almost shouldn't be. But people tend to focus more on speed on their lockout build in live arena, so often they are not, like, they are more focusing on speed than accuracy. But in the old meta, 840 was kind of on the line that it was enough to be viable for Reviver or Kaimar to resist, but it's still kind of on the border. If it was like 900, then it would be pretty good, which you can basically only do with empowerment, which I don't have. But it's still good enough that now when I have those righteous set pieces, it's actually viable to run the resistance Skymore. I have tried to run it in the past and the build wasn't good enough. Okay, let's see, this is possibly gonna be the last fight today, or either second last fight or the last one, so let's make it count. Should I early beat Kaimar? Yeah, no, let's save it for later. No way he's gonna beat Kaimar anyway. Okay, I think... do I want to do it? The Ramantu is kind of throwing me on a loop here. I'm kind of thinking that I'm gonna pick Kaimar and ban the Georgid, but he can still destroy me with the block passives from Ramantu. And I'm not running out of polymorph in my... I think I'm probably gonna lose this. I don't think this is easy matchup for me. Either I should ban the Ramantu or Georgid, but probably still I'm gonna go with Georgid. Yeah, because Georgid can destroy Rotos with A1 anyway, so... Come on, let's win this one. He's like more than 500 points lower than me, and it might almost seem like I'm bullying him, but I'm really not. I mean, it's gonna be a very hard fight, and I don't know if I can actually win it or not. Should I hit the Warlord or Ramantu? If I kill Ramantu, then he's gonna get the whale up, so let's just go for the Warlord. Okay, I got feared anyway. Thank God for the UDK. In fights like this, UDK is a big deal for me. And like the Taras won't be able to... never mind. He still had the block passes up, but Taras wouldn't be able to kill Rotos with A1. But then with Ramantu, Ramantu has both the block passes, and yeah, then he has the A2, and he might be able to kill Rotos with the A2, or at least inflict a significant amount of damage on him, even if he's not built as a nuker. But looks like we lost this one. Yeah, I kind of knew it. That with those wait, was Wukong block passive? Yeah, okay, he died with that. When he had the combination of like Ramantu and Lockout with those two Ramantu and Lockout with those two nukers, it was kind of hard. If he didn't have Ramantu, I think I would have won that. We still had a good record, but probably he's even higher points than us, so probably he has a very good team and we're not able to beat this. I want to get past the 1850 today, but looks like we're not gonna. Maybe if we lose this fight very fast and we win the next one, then I guess I could technically get to 1850, but I don't want to drop below it. Okay, it's a loss. It's already utterly lost cause. I don't have any nunkers left and I don't have enough damage to kill him. Should I just surrender instantly? I'm almost tempted to, but let's see the rest of the pick and bam phase. Yeah, let's early pick Helicath so that he can't, and with the combination of Helicath and UDK, it's at least going to be a bit annoying to his team, even though that's probably gonna be a support Wukong, but we're still gonna go with it. Yeah, I don't think I can beat this team, but it is what it is. Should be ban the Wukong. Either Wukong or City, I'm not quite sure. No, let's ban the Wukong. It's gonna destroy the... Okay, it's gonna destroy the UDK too hard, but I guess he banned it. It's still, we're gonna keep the block damage from Helicath, so probably it was still the right decision to make. I'm super hungry, like, when the live arena ends, I'm instantly gonna make food. I almost don't have the attention span anymore to concentrate since I'm so hungry. And I need to, like, I don't have anything ready, so I make, like, you know, meal prep and make it in advance, and I don't have anything right now, so it's not gonna be a fast job. I need to make couple days or like multiple days of food, like when I'm done with this, so I can't instantly get something. I'm just gonna make some wok vegetables, chicken and rice. Kind of basic stuff, but I like the, you know, Chinese style spicy and sweet wok food. Damn. I mean, Mountain King can easily one-shot the Siphi, but even if we get past that, like let's say that, okay, he's maybe not gonna have Revive on Death on next turn if Mountain King is fast enough. But even if we kill the Siphi, it's gonna be kind of hard to end his team with Mountain King. We might still lose this fight. If he had Maritzka instead of, okay, it sucks. If he had Maritzka instead of Cardio, we would have like literal 0% chance to beat him with these nunkers. Now it's almost possible, but if Mountain King isn't gonna get any turns, then it's not possible, so... Oh nice, he woke up the Mountain King. Ah, okay, never mind. That's still not gonna be good enough at this point. Ah, god damn it. We're not gonna reach the goal today. Yeah. 41,000 on A2 without like any increased HP buff or anything. Nice. Seems fair. That's more damage than Protoss can do with full ignore defense on the A3 with attack buff. Ah. Okay, we're just gonna get really hard fights in the end. He first picked UDK, it's very unusual. Very likely that he knows what I'm gonna pick, so probably the rest of his team is gonna be very hard picks for us as well. Yeah, we're gonna get slept by the Siphi super hard again in this fight. I don't know if he's gonna pick Helicath, but I almost want to pick Helicath just so that he can't get the Helicath at this point. If he has a nuke Helicath build, it will be very hard for us to deal with. Oh, like if he bans the Rotos and gets the nuke Helicath, then we can't win. So I'm just gonna preemptively pick him and try to play it smart. But who knows if he actually was gonna pick it or not. If he just has like Harima and Georgid or Harima and Taras, it's still gonna be hard enough for us. Okay, Mortu and Taras. We don't... I mean, if he bans Rotos, this is gonna be hard, but we don't necessarily have to always use the Helicath block damage, but... I mean, and we can also ban it too. Yeah, I think we're gonna ban Mortu in this fight. Certainly. Let's pick Ukko as the... Yeah. I was thinking between Nakarada and Ukko, but let's go with Ukko. If we ban the Mortu and not UDK, it's gonna be a long fight, so maybe if we have the Ukko, then we can mitigate the Taras damage a bit by removing buffs from him and maybe placing block buffs as well, but he is running triple polymorph, so very likely that we're gonna get sheeped. This seems like a kind of hard fight again, so... I mean, UDK isn't gonna weak hit on... I mean, Wukong isn't gonna weak hit on UDK like Rotos. So if we can survive that long that Tonskin ends, it might be doable, but it might be hard to survive that long. We will see. We have pretty tanky team, but we don't have UDK. He has Siphi and Taras, so he can both kill us and CC us. And we're not gonna go for the A3s because we will get our attack reduced by the Taras passive. It's still gonna happen when we do the A2, but let's save it for that, so that we have as much damage as possible. Okay, nice. He doesn't have any bolster, so if we don't get polymorphed, or even if we do get polymorphed here, we might get some block buffs on him. Okay, not on Siphi, that's unfortunate. What? We got rid of this stone skin, okay, that's good, but at least Taras isn't gonna get buffs, so there's a slightly less buffs on his team, and he's gonna do less damage with the AoE. Okay, nice. Perfect timing. Honestly, I am kind of preferring Python over Duchess in live arena. It depends what the enemy is running, but I think more often than not I like Python over Duchess. In my teams, maybe it's a bit different if you're running Siphi and you can get the fast whale on your team. Should I just go for the A2? I mean, we don't have attack buff, we're not gonna kill his entire team, but hopefully it's still enough damage to kill the UDK. It might not, but I hope it is. Okay, it is good. Yeah, I'm just I wanted to hit the Taras a bit as well to on purpose reduce attack on Python so that he's gonna be less lower attack than Taras, and his A2 is gonna do half of the damage, but probably it is low enough now, so... Well, let's do one more A1 on Taras, and then it should be. But then we'll just focus on UDK or wherever we're targeting. Come on, it's the last fight. It's my only chance to end this video at 1850 points. So please, let's get it. It's looking bad though. Ukko is squishy and he's getting ragdolled, and I don't know if I can survive long enough. I guess I could have used Arbiter too, but my Arbiter would be more tanky than my Ukko. But the block buffs kind of made sense for Taras A3, so... I mean, he does have double immunity on his team, but he doesn't have any cleanse, so... Actually, maybe Arbiter still would have been better, because I think if we had attack buff on Wukong, it might make the difference that I'm actually able to finish him off and win this fight. Not sure, but if I get something like this like another time, then I'm gonna try Arbiter instead of Wukong, even if I win this one. Which I probably won't, but... yeah, even if I get to kill UDK again, I don't think I have enough damage. Ah, okay, I got... yeah, Permas left. Even if I were to kill Siphi and UDK, then definitely I still wouldn't have the damage to kill the judges, and I am getting my attack reduced for every AoE, so... Okay, I guess that's gonna be it for today. We had pretty good run. I mean, we met very hard teams, to be fair, but in the end we got a little bit of losing streak. Oh, we don't even have the 2 back just yet. I thought we did, but I guess we don't. Ah, I hate Siphi so much. I don't understand why the A1 is so good on her. 100% chance to sleep and revives at full turn meter. I think both of those mechanics are kind of broken. I mean, everything about Siphi is good, but I think those 2 mechanics are too good. Anyway, it's lost, there's no point to prolong that fight. Yeah, that's it for today. Losing on a, ending on a losing streak is kind of leaving a bad taste in my mouth, but it is what it is. We weren't really running anything new today, it's kind of the old tried and true strategies that I use, but if I get Quintus, then I will definitely change things and try new stuff, and who knows, maybe I get lucky tomorrow and get Yumeko or something else good. Maybe Siphi. Siphi would be very nice, but yeah, that's it for today's video, and see ya. Oh, and if you have any suggestions, what like videos you want me to make or anything like that, then hit me up, because I'm kind of thinking what to do after the live arena thing. But anyway, that's it. See ya.